Can you hear us? I was having problems with the sound for some reason. I couldn't hear my intro. Can y'all hear us okay?
Showtime.
Showtime! See, that DD5 almost beat Jan to the punch. She got it in there just soon enough. For the first comment.
Sorry, I gotta get the comments pulled up on my phone. I can't read them.
How's everybody doing? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Our day ended crappy. So the new car that we just got, I put a brand new fuel pump in it, and it was running good. Vehicle would not start when we tried to leave work. So it's sitting up at my work, just sitting there. My dad had to give us a ride home. Just out of the blue. I know it's something simple. It's got to be just a little sensor or something. That's got to be what it is. Because the car actually drives and runs very, very, very well. It like really, really does. For a 21-year-old vehicle, it runs excellent. Sitting at a stoplight, it idles. You can't even feel the car running. Like the car runs amazing. But every once in a while, it does this cutout thing where it'll like it's not getting. I'm thinking it's like an O2 sensor or something like that. But sucks, man. Sucks.
Hi, Jan. Hi, Mike.
I know. I
Hi,
know it'll be
TNT.
okay, Ariel. I know. I'm putting it in God's hands.
Hi,
It's
Tish.
it's just frustrating. Surely you understand. Been waiting 2 years to be able to give Miracle her first car, and now I've got to take it back from her. But I did explain that to her in the beginning whenever I first gave it to her. I said, now keep in mind, it's very possible that if something happens, I'm going to have to take your car back until we can get something going. So, yeah. So I'm sure she's not too happy, but she'll be okay. She'll survive. Come out. Wait, wrong one.
What the heck is Nightbot?
No, I don't think we have Nightbot.
No, yeah, I remember talking. It was either Melinda or Jan.
Did we put it on?
I never looked up. I know. I never looked it up.
Yeah, we don't have anything extra connected.
Mama needs a hug too, buddy. I need to look it up and see what it is.
I need to move this a little closer so I can see what's going on.
I know.
Here.
I'm not trying to be rude. I just can't read the comments that are.
Is like the sound weird or something? Is something going on with the sound?
Hi, back to good.
How is everybody? Hope your day's going better than mine. Actually, we had a pretty good day. It wasn't a bad day until we were ready to go home and the car wouldn't stay running. Nightbot got onto you for.
I'm looking it up now. For in all caps.
Yeah, Melinda said that Nightbot got onto her for using caps.
Why?
Yeah, that's what I've heard about it. I've heard that with that thing, like they do their own, almost like their own moderating. Like instead of having moderators, they actually delete people if they think it's an offensive comment and that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. That's kind of what I was reading on.
I'm Googling it because I still don't fully understand the concept behind it. About is a chat bot that allows you to automate your live stream chats with moderation and new features.
Is Tish here? There she is. There's
Tish
Tish.
is
I was
in
wondering
here.
if you were in here.
She made it.
Awesome.
We
Awesome.
had such a good live last night with Tish.
Yes.
It felt
Yes.
good.
Thoroughly enjoyed that.
So thank you to those that also joined in on that.
Yes. Yes, we really do appreciate it.
Yeah. I had a lot of comments sent to me.
Oh, Mike's dog got loose. Oh, Odin got loose, I guess.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
So yeah, and that was another thing too, is whenever we got home, we had forgot, and Sam remembered when we got here, I left both of my GoPros in my car, sitting out the parking lot at work. So now I'm waiting I called Miracle and told her to try to get there as soon as possible and get my cameras out of there.
I mean, we know the guy. I called the guy and asked him to take to his house. He's a mechanic. See if he can figure out what's wrong with it. Tell me how much it's going to be, because I want to do everything I can to not get into a car payment. That's just more money that, you know.
But I definitely want my cameras. I can't do no editing until I get my cameras because all my SIM cards are in my cameras. I need to start working on my next video.
Sorry, I can't
Run
read
it
them.
back
I'm
good
sorry.
there. You can turn off the options to put people in timeout for all caps or too many emojis, etc. Oh, okay. Okay,
Ariel.
so you can actually moderate the Nightbot moderator, is what you're saying.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hello, Rebecca. So, yeah, that's how our day's gone. Well, like I said, for at least the past couple hours.
It started acting funny on lunch, but it turned back over and it got it.
Well,
got
that's
it
the
back
thing.
to work.
Is ever since I put the new fuel pump on it, it runs good, but it was like just randomly dying. Like when I would stop at a stop sign, it was like a blah, blah. That's why I think it's an O2 sensor, is what I think. Some type of sensor. With all that new crap, we just need an old carbureted motor to put on in that dang thing. Not have to worry
You would have
about it.
flooded it had that happened, or had that been the case.
Junk the Gems, what's going on?
Howdy.
How you doing, buddy?
Not you. He's not talking to you.
So how's everybody else been doing? Everything been going good?
Okay. Sorry. Okay.
I'm honestly shocked that it's already Tuesday again.
Oh, let me tell you what he said this morning when we woke up. So this morning when we woke up, I was wondering why he was putting on like basketball shorts. He just come sit down on the couch. I thought, that's weird. And I continued to put my makeup on. I kid you not. He said, "Is today Monday?" He said, I thought it was Saturday. I'm like, no, honey, it's
I
Tuesday.
woke up thinking it was Saturday. There ain't nothing more than a bummer feeling like
you
that.
can see it all over his face. He was so disappointed. Took him like
Still
3
half
hours
asleep,
to wake
thinking,
up.
all right, it's Saturday. I'm just gonna hang out. Nope, it's Tuesday.
Sit. Boy. Nice to meet you. I know, y'all been locked up all day.
Oh, has you have Nightbot
yeah.
working on here now? It's yelling at people. Really? Oh my! Yeah, I didn't even. How do we have Nightbot? I had no idea. I know I didn't set up nothing.
Just said it got her. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know why it's doing that.
It said, "Oh yes, you have Nightbot working on here now." It's yelling at people.
Well, like I said, I don't know how that. I know I looked it up just to kind of read over what what it was
Well,
about.
I thought we had control over it.
But I didn't know.
I don't even know how to control it.
So if you got the Nightbot's the thing that Full Blown Country was using, where you could put in the initials FBC and it would just pop up your link. Is that the same thing that is? It's still confusing because I have no idea how it's actually on here working. Because unless, Mom, did you set it up?
Oh.
There it is.
You have my attention. Oh.
Stop spamming cat. That's crazy, y'all. I'll have that shut off. I'm gonna get rid of.
Can we shut that off?
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that.
We never put it on here,
yeah,
so
I don't know how
it got on here.
Does it just automatically come on? We've never had to deal with it before.
It has default options.
It has default options loaded for all caps and too many emojis in a row, and it tells you to stop. That's crazy. I think our regular moderators do just fine. I don't know about all this.
That's super
the Nightbot thing. It is odd because I'm telling you, I did not. All I did was look it up. Maybe I did put our email in there or something.
Okay, your mama put it in a timeout. Okay, good. DD5 got hit. Tish got hit. Melinda got hit.
Mom, you put Nightbot on timeout? Is that what you're saying?
That's okay.
Hopefully that'll work.
Jan got hit. You signed into Nightbot and link it
to
channel. It has default running. That you just need to turn them off and set the ones you want.
Tiny Farm Nuggets, what's going on?
Thank you for that. Back to good.
What'd she say? Oh, thank you so much,
Thank you, Tish.
We thank you so much. We love you so much, and we're so grateful that you gave us that platform. I think that's honestly the most depth I've ever went into publicly into my testimony, and we are so grateful. And
yeah, that for me as well. I hadn't really talked about it because for a lot of years there was a lot of shame because I did it to myself.
Right. And I guess in my opinion too, people know exactly what kind of person I was and what I was about, and the absolute crazy things that I did. And
thank you, Jan.
Yeah, there's no judgment, and I love that. I love that.
Mike, you'll have to go back and check it out if you get an opportunity.
Thank you, Jan. She said y'all did a fantastic job.
Thank you, Jan.
Thank you so much, Jan. We really appreciate that.
Thank you, Tish. Genuinely, we are grateful. I had a lot because I tried to get more pictures. If anybody had any pictures of like me during that car wreck, I know. I'll be honest with you. I did not allow people to take pictures. I know that there was one picture taken of me when I was asleep with the little rubber ducky on my belly, and one of me in the wheelchair, and then one of me standing up. But I could not find any of those pictures.
You know what we should probably do? Like, try to find as many old movie videos or pictures over the years of us, like even before we got together. But like pictures, and do like a video that's like what do you call that?
Like a transition?
Like a monologue?
That's like
but you know what I mean? Make a video kind of like a timeline of way back then and until now. Because I know like the pictures that you used on the promotional video, those were good. I mean, I've got some pictures of myself for sure. Slideshow.
There we are. Can y'all hear us? I don't know what happened.
Yeah, do a little slideshow.
Yep. Do a little PowerPoint.
But like I said last night, it's the reason that I wanted to share it so much as I just want to be able to help somebody else that's in the same situation. And
life like this is not easy. Not easy at all.
Yeah.
But it's easier than dealing with what we dealt with. Okay, yeah.
Mom said you can use caps.
Yeah.
She put Nightbot in timeout.
Yeah, you go.
I'm still confused on how it's even on there.
Have to teach me more about that because I don't know. Good. That's right, she did.
Yeah, I'm used to using all caps too because
trying to grab the attention.
Yeah, get the attention of whoever's doing the live. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to read through y'all's comments.
You are correct, Ariel. Absolutely.
Oh, this one here. Hey, God. God doesn't even remember your sins if you truly turn away from those sins to Him. Put Him first in everything. That's exactly what I was trying to explain last night.
You worded it perfectly.
Yes, that was perfectly worded. But that's exactly what I mean. He doesn't. He doesn't. And even if you slip up and mess up on something, in my opinion, as long as you have that true conviction in your heart, that's 100% proof that He's got your whole heart.
It's back, Mama T.
Nightbot just got Drifting Dreamers. Drifting Dreamer, man. You're just drifting right into the Nightbot, brother.
There you are. I was wondering where you were. Hi, Stinking Stabby. Hi, Ann.
Hey, yes. Hello.
Hi,
Ann. Yep. And David? Aaron. Ann and Aaron. I'm so sorry. I'm getting close. Hey, I remembered your name.
Yeah. That says a lot.
I'm so excited about Kentucky. Like, I am so ready to go.
Just for a change.
Yes. Like I said, there's several sheds and buildings out there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn one of them and specifically build it and create it into just our YouTube live room. I think that'll be fun. And to make a video of me doing it.
You got to travel 30 minutes each way to get to a dadgum store.
Yeah, it is way out there, but that's what I love about it. That's what I love about it.
Ready to go.
Yeah, you can get out there. And like I said, it's going to be a game changer for our YouTube. I know, like, as of right now, we're kind of just winging it, trying, getting content out there. But I kind of rolled with what Mike said the other day, just record your live, edit it up, put it on there, and let them decide if it's good or not. And it's so funny that he said that because I was getting so stuck on, and these people, they don't want to watch this over and over again. They don't want to watch me cut my grass every week. They don't want to, you know what I mean? And it would get me so frustrated that, I don't know, I almost was just like, whatever, just don't even want to make a video.
Hi, Ray. So I'm glad Stink fixed your
Hello,
truck,
Ray.
but our car broke down. I don't know if you've seen that at the very beginning. Yeah, we got stuck at work and had to get a ride home. So that's why we're both still wearing our work clothes. But I'm glad he got it fixed. Yes. Way to go, Aaron.
Oh, Mike said that it's about 15 minutes closest to the closest store and about 30 minutes to Walmart. So they're way out there too.
Yeah, it's 30 minutes to Walmart.
But where we are literally on the mountain. It's in the Appalachian Mountains. So whenever you leave, either direction you go, you're almost straight downhill. So I mean, coming back and going up the hill is I'm sure put a lot of wear and tear.
You need a decent vehicle, and you better get everything you need to get while you're out that one time. Because if you forget something, the closest I think there's a Family Dollar, but I think it takes like 15 minutes to get there. But of course, you still can't get everything you need at Family Dollar. But luckily, it's there.
But me, I'm the kind of person, like, that's always been a dream of mine, is to find a place that's out in the middle of nowhere and just as far as you can imagine from society and this crazy world. And, it's just a dream of mine.
And said they're in the mountain too. In New York?
In New York.
New York?
New York.
Bar Harbor. I've said that ever since my mom went to Bar Harbor. I can't even say it.
She said, "Yep." In the winter, they have to use our 4-wheeler drive just to get home.
So that would mean I would not be leaving.
And that's the thing out here.
It gives me such bad anxiety.
In Kentucky, I mean, I've not seen the winters, but I was asking her mom about like storm season. So here we deal with tornadoes and crazy things like that. Said no, they don't want to deal with that kind of craziness. I mean, they'll have storms and things like that, but trying to get that tornado to go over those mountains, it's just going to hop. Not like here being a flat ground. But she said now winter is a completely different story. So we got to make sure and get our gardening chickens going real good. That way we're set up and got everything stashed away and enough to get us through the winter. And
I would love to be self-sufficient.
Yeah, be self-sufficient.
I am currently trying to find a job where I can work from home, that it doesn't matter where I live. So if y'all know of anything where I can work from home, I got experience.
Yes, I like that.
Service,
Ariel.
all that. I got a decent resume.
All right, look what.
King David sent his friend to die in battle
just to take his wife, and God forgave David, but wouldn't let him build a legion on Jerusalem. Son Solomon built the temple.
Aww.
I mean, I knew that story. I don't know it to full extent, but I've definitely heard that story.
Nightbot again. Hi, Hat Creek. Yeah, we're trying to figure out the Nightbot, so just disregard.
Oh, I thought that was Nightbot.
It was, but it was because somebody
commented. Hot Creek Homestead.
Yeah. Welcome.
Yes, thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. Hey, we're only 2 away from our max of people. Let's try to beat that 17. Share this.
Open it up on your laptop and your iPad and your phone, tablet, all of it.
Yeah, you start sending her out.
Yes, I do watch Ginger Billy. I do, and he is hilarious. If it's the person I'm thinking of, I can visualize like the podunk country boy wearing the short shorts and cowboy boots and a big old truck. If I'm thinking correctly.
Okay, now I got the messages right in front of me. I don't have to.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I struggle to read it on that.
Sorry, cannot type tonight. I have that issue all the time. Sam was getting on to me the other day because I was pecking. But I can actually type pretty fast just by pecking.
So Mike said he liked your tools. That's what your mama said. Dave, Mike said he liked your tool video. He took your advice, Mike. That's exactly what he did.
Yeah,
he done something productive.
See, and I was a little iffy about that video just because, like, my GoPros, they do horrible in low light. So, but whenever I was putting it together, I realized I had my shop light up. I had another light up. It actually worked quite perfect. Turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to. But yeah, hey, and that's another thing, Mike. I don't have a whole lot, but I know that I've got a bag full of different style HVAC tools that I have no idea, like meters, all kinds of stuff that I want you to go through. If you want it, you can take them. I have no idea what they are, but I do know that they are HVAC tools because the guy I got them from, he was an HVAC technician. And they called us over to his house, and he had all these DeWalt tools all over the place. Because he told me before we came over, he said, "Hey, man, I want to give you some tools if you want to come over here and check it out." I walk in his house, those brand new DeWalt tools, that tile saw. I mean, just tons of expensive tools. And he said, "Go ahead." Like, he literally gave me everything.
We hurried and took everything that he was offering us before he changed his mind.
No, because I even kept saying it throughout the whole thing. Like, are you sure, man? Are you sure? But yeah, sure enough.
My phone keeps shutting off. Maybe it's because I'm not playing the video.
I'm behind.
There's 18.
Huh?
All right.
18. We broke it. We broke it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right.
Simply Jan shared it out.
Thanks, Jan.
Thank you, Jan.
Thank everybody else that did it as well.
Yeah, everybody hit that thumbs up button too.
I always forget to say that I don't know what it.
How many thumbs up do we got right now? 11. 11.
Woo!
Out of we're down to 17 now.
That's
we lost one.
We made it though.
Yeah.
Ariel said 19. I guess I missed it whenever it was 19.
Sorry, guys. If you can't tell, I'm very tired. It was a very, very long day for me today.
Yeah. The boss's boss decided to show up, and the boss didn't know about the boss's boss coming in.
Yeah, it was a long day. It was a long day. And then, like I said, with our car doing what it did right at the end of the day, and we knew we had to hurry up and to do a live, because usually I shower and change before we do our live. I didn't even have time to do that. We literally talked my dad into driving us home, and as soon as we got here, it was like, had to set up real quick. And so,
here we are.
Yeah. This is messy work Dave right here.
Your mom said, "Oh no, not the big boss." I'm not gonna lie, I kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too. It's the same boss that I had a conference call with.
That guy.
Yeah, it was that guy. So this was my first time to meet him. I walked up to him and I said, "How you doing, buddy?" And he shook my hand and he looked at me. He said, "You David?" I said, "Yep." And he just had this huge grin on his face.
I know who you are.
Yeah, it's hilarious. He's a really good guy. A lot better than.
Anywho.
Yeah. Which even him.
They did go well,
even
though.
My boss that doesn't care for me much. I don't hate nobody, of course. I just don't.
Anybody.
But I know he is a very good man. He is a very, very good man.
I agree.
He as a person and as a man, I think he needs to go through some training skills classes or leadership.
I know we see things differently, but they put him there for a reason.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
We respect the position. I'm sorry. I literally I don't know where my glasses.
We're on 18 again. 18. I've got to get better at doing these comments. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm very tired too.
Should I be typing comments back to you guys? Is that what you would rather?
Just talk to
oh.
Thank you, Ann. I appreciate it. She said I look fine. Thank you.
I was really surprised that he didn't hurry and try to change.
My nose is stopped up.
Can't breathe.
I can't hardly breathe.
My purse is over there.
Yeah, I've got to get some nose spray because I can't handle it. Where's it at?
My purse. Side pocket. You're doing great, babe. You're doing fantastic. Don't trip, please.
And you got to be careful with this Afrin too, because it's very easy to get addicted to nose spray.
Well, he's outside. Even when I set foot into that building that we work in, I immediately get stopped up. I've been telling the girls in the office that for the last 2 weeks. I don't know what it is. Every time I come in here, I cannot breathe. But he's outside, and those loaders it's not rocks, it's dirt and dust.
Yeah, it's
so
all
those loaders
dust.
are kicking up that dust. Those tow truck drivers are kicking up dust whenever they're coming in and out. So I'm sure that's what he's breathing in. I'm sure it's not great.
And my job's not a hard job. It's really a no-brainer job. Anybody can do it. It's just consistent. So, which I love. I love that. I love always having something to do. I've always been that way. Because your day just goes, what? It's already lunchtime? I love that about it.
I never wanted to be in the office job, but I couldn't do physical anymore.
Ariel said that he was addicted to nose spray for 45 years.
I told David whenever he started using it. Because I was, at one point, I was young. But I remember thinking, I got to use nose spray every time I go to bed. And then that's basically what's happened.
Oh, no, you're okay, Mike. You're okay. Are you talking about, did you hear me asking or telling you that I've got, I don't know how much I've got, but I know I've got a bunch of HVAC tools I would like for you to go through.
Sorry, I got to pull my phone back out.
A new meter, so bad. A meter. See, I'm not sure. I do have a couple little things that have, it looks like some type of meter. I've got this. I'm
sorry, I gotta step away. The mechanic's calling me.
I've got this fan thing. So it's in a case. It's brand new, but it's got a handle on it, and on the top of it, it has a fan. And I'm thinking that maybe it tests the pressure of what's blowing through or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. That's kind of was my guess of what it was. But yeah, whatever you see in there that you would like, you're more than welcome to take it because I'm never going to use it. I've definitely got the tools for bending sheet metal, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'll let you check it out, man. When you come down, we'll go through it. It should be fairly easy to find now. Y'all seen my video. I've got everything pretty well organized finally. Yeah, I know. It's going by quick, ain't it? Okay, Jan. You're fine. You're fine, Jan. Look, we got 19 in here today. What's going on, man? What's going on? We're getting popular. Back and good. He's eating din din. Or I assume he. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Lori Carp. Hello. Hello, Lori Carp. Have you been in here for a while and I'm just now seeing your name? Which is very possible. Oh, y'all are going through storms again? I totally missed that. My brain just don't work fast enough. That's what I was saying the other day. If it comes to the point where we've got a huge following and we've got 500 to 1,000 people in there, I'm more than likely probably not even going to try. It drives me crazy trying to keep up with comments. I can barely do it now with 16 people. And hell the other day. Wow. It's been fairly nice here. It's gotten a little warm, but since we talked about it last time, it's been staying about mid 80s, maybe lower 90s. And believe it or not, 90 degrees outside is like amazing after being scorched by 120-degree temperatures for 2 weeks, or it may have been 3 weeks. It went on forever. I didn't think it was ever going to cool down. And you know what's funny? Because I work with my dad, and we were talking about, it ain't going to be long, and it's going to be -10 outside, and we're all going to be running around crying because it's too cold. It never. Always something, especially working outside in it all day. And that's our vicious cycle every year. Man, I can't wait till it warms up outside, and then it gets hot, and then you're like, oh my goodness, man, I can't wait till it cools off, and then it gets freezing. And around here, we've only got we'll get lucky to have 2 actual weeks of fall and spring. It never lasts long. It goes from one extreme to another extreme. Mom said, unfortunately, the heat's coming back. Is it supposed to get really, really hot again? Shooting the sheet. Is that one of your pages, Mike, or somebody else named their thing Shooting the Sheet? Yeah, that sucks. The heat's coming back. I am not looking forward to it. Hey, Pooch, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you in here, man. Yeah, that's a cool name. That's a cool name. They had to have gotten that from Mike, whoever it is. And that's another thing. Whenever we move to Kentucky, I believe I will probably be changing the name of my channel. Not completely. It's still going to be Goat Daze, but it's going to be Goat Daze Homestead. Because we will actually have a homestead. I'm stoked on it. But yeah, whenever that comes, I can't wait. I'm so excited. It's going to just change the game as far as my YouTube channel. Well, hello, my wild home. Thank you. Thank you for watching us on our live, our testimony yesterday. And hopefully, like I said, we helped somebody.
Sorry.
Hopefully somebody was listening that needed to hear it. And even if that's just like Tish was saying yesterday, even if it's a parent or an aunt or an uncle that has someone else struggling. And like we said before, if you ever have any kind of questions for us that you would like to like I said, we're not experts and we're not doctors, but if there's any questions about addiction or whatever it is, just email us and we'll get back with you. Thank you, Wild Home. I really appreciate it.
That's okay. That's okay, Ann. You can go back and watch it, though.
Yeah, you can go back and watch it.
I know.
I've actually been watching it almost over and over and over all day.
Listen, y'all, I cannot go back and watch myself. I cannot bring myself to do it. It makes me so like. Ugh.
And as soon as we were done yesterday, I immediately turned it on and put it on the.
I immediately went to the other room.
The 65-inch.
I don't know why. I'm just.
It went really good.
It did go well. I just don't like hearing I don't like hearing myself. I gotta get accustomed to it. Hi, Pooch. Hi,
yep,
Lori.
Pooch is in here. Look, we got 20 people in here.
Took him that long, y'all.
What is going on? Thank you, Tish. We love you so much.
Thank you. We're trying, y'all.
We'd have loved you anyways, even if there was only one person in here. We love you. You're such a wonderful person.
Yeah, you and Pooch.
And yes, and Pooch. Every one of you are just amazing. Every one of you are just amazing. And like I've said 100 times before, y'all are the reason that makes this just fun to do.
Yep.
You know? And I love it.
I'm sorry, I keep trying to read them and then my brain.
So who is Christine, Mom?
Christine, Ms. Gilliam Farm? Did I say that?
Oh, okay. I know exactly who you're talking about. I watched her and her husband do their live last week.
Thank you, Tish.
Yeah, this is so cool. This is so cool.
Ooh.
Oh, look,
hi, you guys.
Look at her.
I didn't do that. Your dog did that.
I think I got a full battery. We can plug that.
Yeah, it's going to take the laptop off.
So you got a shot of her bedroom.
The bedroom door. Hopefully.
No, Sam does an amazing job at keeping our house very clean.
I try. It's exhausting.
She does a very wonderful job.
Thank you.
She is an amazing wife. She takes care of me. She really, really does. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better woman, and that's the honest to God truth. Hold on, there's Miracle in. Hello? What's up?
Sorry, guys. This has been a nightmare. Okay, so you don't know it yet. The mechanic said I got in it and it fired right up. So he's driving it around right now.
Oh, it started?
He's driving.
Go ahead and drive it here.
He's David.
Okay.
Anyway, so hopefully we can at least get it home.
Have him follow you here.
No.
Okay? I love you. I'm doing my live right now.
Hopefully not the
I'm doing my live. What?
Go to the other room, bro. Anyway. So the mechanic said, I just turned it over and it started right up, but he told me it was because my husband flooded it. I don't know any of that stuff, but that's what he told me. So he was wondering if we had just gotten a generic.
I told you as soon as that car sits there for a little bit.
Right, but there's still some issues with it because it should turn over without any issues. So we got to navigate that, but at least hopefully we can get it home. See if we can get to work tomorrow. Maybe not. We'll see.
Yeah.
So she must have made it there because she was going to go get the GoPro. So she must have made it there while he was there driving it around.
Yeah. She said that he was driving it around.
I'm sure she was like,
I figured I may have just flooded it.
That's what he said you did.
I flooded it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said whenever it started smoking, that was an indication that you flooded it.
Thank you, Tish. Thank you so much, Tish.
She got somebody with her that's going to drive it home?
I believe so.
With her?
Yeah.
Smith ain't driving it home.
Oh, I don't know. So, sorry about that, guys. Sorry.
There's too much going on.
It's been a hectic evening.
But at least that's good news that he was able to get it going.
But I can say this, that once this live started, it's been actually, it helped elevate the mood because I was pretty bummed out. And so, yeah, we love you guys so much. And we're so thankful. Sorry, I'm just kind of reading through. Okay, everybody's just talking amongst each other. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love this community. That's another thing that I did not mention last night whenever I can't remember what it was talking about, but just how amazing y'all are and how thankful we are of every single one of you. And we just love you guys so much. And like I said, if it wasn't for you, I mean, who knows? I may have already given up. But you all give me reason to keep pushing. And like I said, once we get to our homestead, it's going to be a game changer. You're welcome, Pooch. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, there's a lot of things that, like I said, we shared that I never in a million years would have thought I would share with anybody other than the people that knew it because they knew who I was. But at the same time, I am unashamed. Because the reason I am unashamed is because I'm unashamed of the gospel and the word he speaks. So he just turned a very confused and twisted person and used it for his glory. That's why we are where we are today and sitting here talking to y'all. And and I was thinking too that I thought we were going to probably get a lot of backlash of people trying to say, well, he's not sober, blah, blah, blah. We've done that thing when I made that first video. But I'm telling you right now, y'all get back. I'm telling y'all right now that if I were on drugs, the very last thing in the whole entire world I would ever even think about doing is broadcasting my life to the world. Promise you that. When I was an addict, I hid in a room. I think that's what kind of built a lot of my social anxiety I have now, because all those years of being strung out, I had myself locked in some room just completely away from society, for 17 years, not learning how to be social. So yeah, those days are long gone, long, long gone. And like I was saying last night, we've made it this far enough that there's no way on God's green earth I'll ever go back to that lifestyle.
Thanks.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. She's not driving home.
No? Who's driving home?
Nobody?
We'll get it figured out. And long as it started, I'm glad it started.
Yeah, he said he shut it off and it started. He said he got it up to 60. He just thinks it was because it flooded. But tomorrow, when we go to work, hopefully it'll get us to work, and then he's going to bring his code reader. Figure out what the heck is wrong with it.
Get new comments from a few subscribers. Ask me to miss it over. Don't let them even. But yes.
Alyssa.
And and just as a human being, just as a person. But like I was explaining last night too, whenever we were doing our testimony, I have learned to whatever. If that's how you feel, go ahead and feel that way. Just stay away from me, and there will be no problem. If you don't like me, you don't like me. If you do, I'll be your best friend. But I'm also not going to be the kind of person that's going to be vengeful. I'll just forgive you, and we can move on. Be my friend or don't be my friend.
So, Dink and Tate, tell me if I got your names wrong. I'm trying to remember. David and Tamara. Tamara. Sorry. I'm trying. So, was it you, David, that was through the addiction? And now you've been 30 years sober?
Who is it?
Dink and Tate, 30 years.
Oh, okay.
30 years clean. Totally get it.
Yep.
It's just, if you've never been through addiction, it's so hard to try to explain to people that don't understand it. Right. And honestly, really, there's no way to explain it well enough to where they fully grasp where you're coming from. It's just one of those types of things that you just have to experience. And that's right, Ariel. Hurt people.
Yes.
There was so much more to our story, but we would have been sitting there for probably 5 hours, and
Oh.
I had been crying the whole time, so
Oh,
I
yeah.
did well. I felt like trying to keep it together, but there's just so many more details that I wish I could have
and just
told,
different stories of things that have happened, and and things like that.
For namesake, I just
and
decided to keep.
I still have people in this place or where I grew up that really don't like me. Remember the story I was saying in our testimony when that girl left her kids with me. So they don't like me because they feel like I'm the one that got her kids taken away. When the fact is I just took them to a park, and rightfully so, somebody seen some strung out person with a bunch of kids or a couple little babies and was concerned. So they called the law. But in my eyes, she shouldn't have just. Who in their right mind's going to abandon a 6-month-old and a 2-year-old with somebody that's been strung out on drugs for 2-3 weeks?
That's obviously something that has bothered him for the last 11.
It absolutely bothers me. It absolutely bothers me. It don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me because no time or no way on God's green earth would I intentionally take children away from their mother. And that was the thing, is whenever the cops showed up and I was showing them the house and stuff that we were staying at, which is completely empty, had one bed in it. That was it. That's all that was in it. No refrigerator, no food, nothing. Like, what do you think is going to happen? I didn't have any phone numbers to any of her family members. They asked me if I had a way of getting a hold of somebody, and I had no way. I didn't know any phone numbers. I had no way of getting it. And that was just, and if I did, trust me, they would have went straight to grandma and grandpa or whatever. But yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, the dogs are hearing like a motorcycle.
You said exactly what that was. Yes.
I was just so young, and he was too, that you really had no clue how it was it's going to shape your world.
Yeah.
But you're invincible.
Yeah.
And that's what I felt. That's truly how I felt. I felt like, that is not going to ever happen to me.
Right. I got control of it. When I'm ready, I'll be able to put it down. When I'm ready, I'll be able to just say, and that's literally what you have yourself convinced in your mind. Like, it's okay. This is just a game. I'm just having fun. When in reality,
you're putting hurt on your family.
You're putting hurt on family. The drugs have full and utter control of anything and all your decisions and everything.
And you can't see that. You literally cannot see that until you can actually see that. Nothing's ever going to change. It's
right. You have
it's so hard to explain.
It's like my Aunt Marcy used to say, you have to be God smacked. And once you get God smacked and actually take that smack across the face and open your eyes to reality, that's when change comes.
There was purpose in everything that we had to endure. I wouldn't change it. I would not have changed it as much as I physically went through.
But like I was saying to you last night, sorry, Ben, I would not change a thing. I think if I did have to change one thing from my past, it would be people I chose to bring into my world. But
that's exactly what we did. Well, for me, from Indiana to here, but he had enough strength. He probably had more strength than I would have in Indiana to try to recover, versus like the first few years of trying to develop a life outside of drugs were hard.
Yeah.
They were extremely hard. We went without a lot, but God still provided.
Yes. And he always will.
Us, and he gave us a roof over our head.
Yes.
Yeah. He did everything. You can't see it until after it's happened, but I'm trying to change my mindset as it is. It has been growth. I've still got plenty of room to grow, but I am trying my hardest to trust God more and tell myself it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay without having to hear it from him. Me mentally talking to myself.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling myself. And it will be. It's just frustrating.
It is. It's frustrating. It's a hard road. Like I was saying last night, it's a simple choice. It's a simple concept. Just follow God and go that direction.
Seems simple. It does. When you talk about it, it's simple.
Yeah.
But taking the steps and the movements to do it and learning how to retrain your brain. I think I don't want to misguide, but I think statistics show that it probably takes at least a solid year to get your brain back.
Yeah.
And then because for me,
DD5. Go ahead.
For me, also what I've read on it, at the age of 15 to the age of 26, I was still a 15-year-old. I was still 15 mentally because I did not develop my brain. And my brain wasn't fully developed until the age of 25. So there were so many. I literally had to learn how to mature. And by my mama, that woman, she is nothing but pure gold. And she is one of the biggest reasons why I strive to be better every single day.
DD5, he said, we have to grow up also.
Sorry.
We have had to grow up also, and I almost lost my wife. You have to want to change.
That's right.
That is the key. That's the key that unlocks the door. You have to want.
Come on.
You have to want it for you. You have to want it for you. It's like that sermon I was listening to where the preacher was like, you can't change nothing around you until you change number one. And I'm telling you now, it pierced my heart. That's literally the only sentence I remember of the entire sermon. But it pierced me so hard because I never really thought of it like that. I always wanted to do it because somebody wanted me to do it. And I don't know. It's very confusing. Addiction and that lifestyle is just not worth it.
It's not worth it a single bit.
Absolutely not. Because you may numb the pain. You may be able to cover it up and feel good. And you do. And I think that's the most addicting part to it. Is it does. It covers all those crazy emotions and you just feel good. And when you can get rid of all of that, and I don't know, it's
when you can learn how to deal with she's probably outside. When you can learn how to deal with the past, the things that you've done, because whenever you become sober, you realize the torture that you put people through. When you're going through that and you're high, you don't care.
Yeah.
You don't care.
Yeah. Like I was saying last night, we're talking about feeling bad about how I treated my family when at a young age, well, especially my mom. I mean, I would say things that no one should ever say to their mother. And the thing is it was just so I could get my way. And what's funny is my mom is the only one that truly stuck in there for me throughout all the years. She was always there for me. And yeah, that's another thing. If I could take back, I would definitely have treated my mother better than I did.
Yeah, me too.
But after changing our lives and in the past 7 years, all of that is amended.
Yep.
You know, just
we've proven it wasn't just like when you're an addict where you just talk. We've literally taken the steps and improved.
Yeah. I did talk about it for a long time before I actually took action.
You listen to me?
Sorry, guys.
It's a crap show. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this whole day has been hectic, man. We still got 17 people in here. That's awesome. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Jen. I just hope that our testimony does help somebody. I mean, I don't know. That's my dream. For the past few years since I did change my life, I have been feeling this weird calling that I'm supposed to go into ministry. And of course, I would question him about it. Like, are you really? Really? There's no way, because I am just so backwards when it comes to socializing and talking to people.
He's not better about it.
I'm getting better at it, and YouTube has a lot to do with that.
Like when we went to that meetup, this man was full of anxiety. Yeah. And there were a few that kind of brought that anxiety down once he felt like he was being included. And, and you all have done great. Every one of you have done great. And I literally cannot wait to look you all straight in your face and shake each one of your hands. I would love to be able to meet every single one of you.
Pooch said, to this day, apologize to my parents for the dumb crap I did growing up.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, but we were just kids, I mean, I've got a little brother that. So I have amended all relationships with all of my family. But my little brother, he's like 3-4 years younger than me. And I was a bully of a brother growing up.
My brother was too.
And I love him so much, and I've tried and tried and tried, but he's in a place where he's 34 years old and he cannot let go of that. You see what I'm saying? Still, to this day, he still treats me like, well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to talk bad on him. He's a good kid. He's a really good guy. He just
that's something that he just has not laid down.
Yeah.
Eventually he will. But
so that's okay. I laid my gift on the altar, and now I'm just waiting for him to grab it.
Yeah.
Like we're supposed to, and love him just as much as I do love him.
Yes, Mom, it was.
What was it? Oh, yep, that was Miracle Whip. Sorry, I didn't even see your comment up there. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how y'all feel, but this has actually been one of our funnest lives, I think.
Pretty entertaining, I'd say.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Thanks to Tish, though. I mean, as far as letting us do our testimony and yeah.
I really did enjoy that. I really
yes,
did.
absolutely.
It was talk about it.
It was definitely needed. Yes, it was therapeutic. It was needed. It was definitely needed. It took a lot off of my shoulders because there was only just a select handful of people that even knew how bad I really was. So kind of expressing that to the world and getting that off my chest. So now you know who I am. You know who I used to be. You know who I am today. And I love it. I love it. Love you, baby.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I know. I do too. Like, I really feel like I have friends. As funny as that may be.
Oh, on here?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I mean, y'all have become so close to us. Like I said, we really don't have a lot of friends that we run around with outside of work or anything like that.
I have my dogs.
And I think it may have a lot to do with getting to know people, but on here, on this type of platform, especially doing like our testimony and stuff, we get to express and show you who we are. And that's hard to do out in the world when you first meet somebody. Just go up to them, hey, I used to be an addict, and it's just
when you can sit down and tell your story from basically beginning to end.
Right. Right.
Because a lot of people want to talk about themselves. Sometimes I don't feel like people want to listen. So I don't talk a whole lot about. I'm a very personal person.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yes.
And I'm the same way. That was kind of one of the comments I was making to an old boy at work. Like, I am so easy to get along with. I legitimately, I would give a jacket off my back. If it was 20 degrees outside, I would give it to my worst enemy. Like, I believe that. and that's who I've always been. I can remember stories of when I was a little kid, my mom and dad telling me a story of being at a park and these kids were trying to keep a ball away from a kid that had mental problems. And me getting very, very upset. I was so young, I don't even remember it. So I ended up going and jacking the ball from those kids and making sure he had. So that natural instinct of good has always lived in my heart. And like I said too, none of this is. I'm not saying this kind of stuff so just to make me look. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I mean,
we do have good hearts.
yes.
We do.
And we have,
by God's grace,
we are and still building such an amazing community. And I hope the day comes that we all really can get together and actually hug each other's necks. And
I know I'm ready for another meetup.
Yeah.
Where it's not too far away.
Right.
But I'm ready. I'm ready to really enjoy that. Whenever we went to that meetup, did not want to go. I did not want to go. But luckily it was cool. So like cold. But like I'm very warmed body.
All right, Mike. You
like
take care,
outside.
buddy. We love you, man.
Bye, Mike. Thank you. Bless your heart.
That's awesome.
You're a trooper.
Yes.
Bye, Mike. Bye, Lisa.
Okay, guys. I think we're going to go ahead and call this off. We really appreciate y'all. We broke our record. So now the next record to break was 20 or 21?
I don't know. The last one I seen was 20.
I think 20. So let's see
So
if we can beat 20 next time. Share our stuff. Get it out there. Let's build this group of amazing people, man. We love you guys so much. So much. And you're so appreciated. And yeah. This wouldn't be if it wasn't for y'all.
That's exactly right.
So yeah, we really
beautiful.
appreciate it. And till next time, peace.
Bye.